Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm here at the New York International Auto Show, and in this video I am checking out the 2024 Lexus GX 550 Overtrail, as you can see here, and I also have the Luxury Plus model, and I'm going to be giving you a review of the outside of the Overtrail. However, I wasn't able to go inside, but you will see the inside of the Luxury Plus trim, which is for the most part the same. However, the Overtrail does not have a third row, and there's a few other bells and whistles that are included in the interior of the Luxury trim. But let's get back to the Overtrail first, and we will do a little walk around. So let's jump into the GX 550 Overtrail trim, and I love the new GX 550. As soon as I saw them, I just completely fell in love with them. I would love it if I could afford one of these days, but for now, let's review this trim. And so the Overtrail trim line has a lot of accessories, as you can see here at the show, to show off its overlanding capabilities, such as a Prinsu roof rack. There's some Pelican cases, side panels, first aid kit. There's some Roto gasoline packs on this side. There's a ladder on the back. And inside the cargo area, there is it's also equipped with an air compressor with some USB-Cs and a 12-volt outlet, which I can't show you because I couldn't get in. The Overtrail edition also comes with 18-inch wheels wrapped in 33-inch all-terrain Toyo tires. There's a rear locking differential on the Overtrail trim, and it also has skid plates, which you're going to be able to see a little bit here with the mirror they have on the floor, pointing back up at the skid plates. Heading back over to the Luxury Plus trim of the GX 550. No matter what trim you get, they're all equipped with a 3.4 liter twin turbocharged V6 that produces 349 horsepower and 479 pounds-feet of torque, and they are capable of towing between 7,600 to 9,000 pounds, depending on the trim that you decide to go with. I love the overall styling of the GX 550. And I really do like the front end, the grille, the LED headlights and fog lights. Maybe I wish the Lexus emblem was blacked out, but I still like the aggressive look of the grille. From this side angle, you can really see the similarities between the GX 550 and the Land Cruiser, which share a lot of the same designs, but I definitely prefer the look of the GX 550. There's something about it, it's a little extra to me. Now the GX 550 starts just under $65,000. This Luxury Plus trim goes for almost $84,000. While I prefer the Overtrail trim, this Luxury Plus trim comes equipped with 22-inch wheels wrapped in these Dunlop tires. And here's a closer view of the electronic running boards. Alright, so let's climb on into the driver's seat and get a better look at the interior of the 2024 GX 550. And once you're inside, you can't help but notice the large 14-inch infotainment system. I really do like the way this screen is integrated into the dashboard and not like an afterthought. Here's the 12-volt outlet. There's a little cover to hide it if you don't need it. along with the USB-C ports. You have 2 ports in the front here. The knobs are removed, but there's knobs integrated to the screen. Here we can see the controls for low floor, high floor, center locking differential. There's a rear locking diff in the Overtrail as well. Grab bars. Here's a view of the side view mirrors, which could be a little wider, but I think they do the job. There's a little compartment here. You can put a phone or something else there for passengers. Here's the steering wheel. You can see those little lights there. That's the system that Lexus uses to keep an eye on the driver to make sure you're not falling asleep and paying attention on the wheel, along with other controls for the car stereo and voice commands. Here you can see the wireless charger. This also has wireless Android and Apple CarPlay. This particular trim is equipped with a cool box, so if you're traveling for a while and you want to keep your water or drinks cold, you can put it in there. Two cup holders with a sliding cover, so if you're not using it, you can keep it closed. Overall, I really like the interior. I like the fit and feel. Visibility out of the front end is great. Side view mirrors could be a little bit larger, but they do the job. And here we have the overhead controls for the interior dome lights, along with the moonroof. The moonroof doesn't open, but it does have a button to turn on and off the transparency, which is pretty cool. And there is a sliding shade that you can use to cover it up completely. I love the size of the moonroof. And here we are inside. As you can see, there's plenty of head space. I have quite a bit of headroom, especially with the moonroof above me. I'm 5'10", and I think if you're as long as you're under 6'2", perhaps, I think you're going to be quite comfortable in an SUV like this. And here's the rest of the interior view of the second and third row. And here are the controls for the driver's side seat. And on the left side of the steering wheel, we have some other additional controls for the seat, memory positions, along with some other buttons that control the disabling some of the safety features. Opaque with the push of a button, which is a pretty cool feature. Here we have the trunk release, along with the gas cap release, which is, I'm surprised that Lexus still does that. Let's hop into the second row. And here is a view from the second row. One of the seats are folded down. There are climate controls. In the second row, it has built-in privacy screens, which I like. It's pretty standard on a lot of cars these days. I'm 5'10", and I have tons of headspace. I'd say about 4 inches. Although the seat does feel the seat does seem to be reclined a little bit, but it's very comfortable. Even if it was in an upright position, I would have plenty of headspace. Definitely very comfortable. Lots of legroom. Comfortable for an adult, and of course, definitely if you have any children. And here are the charging ports in the second row, 2 USB-C ports for passengers, and the climate controls there as well. There are also USB-C ports for the third row passengers and cup holders as well. There are also vents in the second row and third row. I'm not really a fan of these pockets, the hard plastic, but it's better than not having any pockets behind the front seats. And I'm going to try to fold the second row seats while I'm holding the camera here. But I kind of need two hands to do it. I had to put the camera away for a little bit, but here you go. It just pops right up, folds up, so that way you can access the third row. The third row seats are electronic in this trim, which I wasn't able to utilize and test it out, but it's pretty slow, but it's when they are folded, it's very flat, which I like.
The third row, I'd say, because the seats are basically just a few inches off the ground, but still, if you need extra space, you got it.
And here we are with the automatic liftgate, which is not available in the Overtrail trim, the base trim. You need the Overtrail Plus. It's only available on the higher end trims, which I'm surprised at. You do get a AC outlet in the back, and here are the controls for the third row seats, the electronic folding seats. And over on this side, the Overtrail would have a air compressor, but you don't get that in the other trims that are not meant for off-roading. So let's go ahead and close the lift gate. And with the GX, you also get this access to the rear window. You just push that button and give it a lift. It's convenient, so you don't have to open up the trunk. You can just throw maybe a backpack, something into the rear area. When the third row is in use, there's enough space for a few backpacks or some shopping bags.
Good, how are you?
I personally would probably keep the third row down most of the time, unless I had some emergency use for it with extra passengers needing space. Alright, so that's going to be it. Overall, I really like the new GX 550. This was the main vehicle I was looking forward to seeing at the car show. I'd love to have one of these myself, and I hope you liked the video, and maybe this will help you decide if one of these is right for you. Please like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye.